everyone, how are you doing on this Sunday? I'm hoping that your day is lovely. I'm hoping that you're having a wonderful day. So thank you so much for joining me on this episode and a very warm welcome. So there's a whole circus happening in the UK right now, and as I told you, it seems like every person working for the UK media is literally scrambling to get a scoop on this story of the Sussexes going to the UK mid next month. And it's been exclusive after exclusives, which makes me believe that these people are literally competing to get these stories. Every single one of them is trying to get a scoop on this Harry and Meghan's visit. But one thing I'm quite sure about is that every story that has a source quoted in it is obviously false. But if a spokesperson of Prince Harry and Meghan has actually spoken, that is when you know that it is the truth. So this whole thing started because Bronte Coy started saying that Prince Harry and Meghan will be coming to the UK with their kids in July for the 1 year to Invictus Games. And then all the others got the same story. They were all writing about that. But I also know that that story didn't come from Harry and Meghan because it was from sources. And then a few days later is when Harry and Meghan spoke through People magazine and through their spokesperson confirming that they indeed will be coming to the UK and how they will be staying at a royal residence and how they have a couple of events lined up for this visit. But then it got crazier yesterday when I saw the Telegraph writing an article saying how Prince Harry is reconsidering his decision to bring Archie, Lilibet and Meghan to the UK. And what made me not believe this story at all is because they quoted sources, and of course Prince Harry and Meghan have come forward and said that that is not the truth because everything they mentioned in the People magazine article was or is unchanged. So I'm going to take you through all of that and how the media has responded to Harry and Meghan's response and how some people are obviously fuming because they never wanted Meghan and the kids to come to the UK in the first place. So first of all, this is how the story started. It was by the Telegraph and it was written by Victoria Ward, and the headline was Harry reconsiders bringing family to UK over security row. And then we also had Charlotte Griffiths of the Daily Mail writing an article, and the headline was Harry may not bring Meghan and their children on UK visit after taxpayer-funded protection was denied, and denied is put in quotes. And she went on to say how Prince Harry is reconsidering plans to bring his wife and children to meet King Charles for the first time in 4 years, adding that he reportedly had second thoughts after learning that his request for police protection had been turned down. Well, as long as all this information is coming from a source, then honestly, I don't believe it. And then we also had Royal Nika saying that royal sources have confirmed that despite the king offering Harry and Meghan accommodation in royal residence for their visit to the UK, the Sussexes have not yet accepted his invitation. And then we had Rebecca English saying, after a weekend of claims/counter, claims/reverse for rating and suggestions about what individuals may think, as regards report Prince Harry has accepted an offer of accommodation on the royal estate, no such overture is understood to have been received by the royal household. Well, what do you notice about all of these people? For example, Rebecca English, Charlotte Griffiths, Royal Nika, and Victoria Ward. All these are people who usually get exclusives from Prince William. These are people who surround Prince William. So I believe 100% that this information came from Prince William's team. They are the ones who are trying to create a whole circus about this Harry and Meghan's UK visit. As long as the Sussexes have confirmed that this is actually going to take place, then I believe it's going to take place. And I also believe that they have been planning this for quite some time now, maybe a couple of months. So if the Sussexes reached a place where they confirmed that they will be coming, then they knew that everything was in order. Their accommodation and also the security that they will be getting on this visit. After all, King Charles has confirmed that he will be giving them security. And then concerning these royal residents, the Sussexes confirmed that they will be staying at a royal residence. And if they had changed their mind on that, then trust me, they would issue a statement saying that that is not going to happen. But they don't leak through sources. They don't brief the UK media through sources saying that we don't like this and Prince Harry is reconsidering his decision. That is not how the Sussexes operate. They would just speak freely through their spokesperson, or they themselves would issue a statement. So concerning their response, People magazine wrote an article which is titled "Meghan Markle and Prince Harry Take Family Vacation in Europe as Questions Swirl Over UK Visit." And let me just take you through a couple of paragraphs in this. So they say that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are currently vacationing in Europe with their children Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, People understands, ahead of the family's planned trip to the UK next month. So Harry and Meghan are literally vacationing with Archie and Lilibet in Europe, while the UK media is going crazy, while they are running up and down trying to come up with exclusives concerning Harry and Meghan's visit. All this time, Harry and Meghan are just chilling and enjoying their time on their vacation. The UK media really have no idea about Harry and Meghan's moves. And then they go on to say, the family getaway comes after the Duke and Duchess confirmed on Friday that they intend to travel to Britain with their children in July for a series of engagements surrounding the one-year countdown to the 2027 Invictus Games in Birmingham, adding that while Harry and Meghan have planned public appearances, Archie and Lilibet are not expected to attend any public engagements. They had made that very clear. And then continues saying, on Saturday, The Telegraph, as well as so many other media outlets, reported that Harry is reconsidering the visit after learning that his request for taxpayer-funded police protection had been denied. People understands, however, that the details shared by the Sussexes on Friday remain unchanged. So if People is saying that the details that Harry and Meghan had shared on Friday remain unchanged, then trust me, that is the truth, because People is the one which got the exclusive that Harry and Meghan will be coming to the UK and all the details or all the information regarding their visit. So if the Sussexes have confirmed that it remains unchanged to People magazine, then trust me, that is the truth. And then they go on to say that security continues to be a central concern for the Duke of Sussex. A source notes that the Executive Committee for the Protection of Royalty and Public Figures, that is RAVEC, has yet to carry out a long-awaited risk management board review on Harry's security arrangements. Well, that is one thing that concerns me, because you want to tell me all of this time RAVEC has never really done a risk management review of Prince Harry's security. I mean, it's been almost, is it 6 years now? Yet these people continually drag this thing of Prince Harry and his family and reviewing their security. And it's so obvious that they need security. Like, it's not even something that they need to assess, because they have seen the threats that Prince Harry, Meghan and their kids have gotten in the past and even to this day. So I don't know why they are finding it, why does it seem so difficult for these people to give them security? But they find it so okay for King Charles to pay for the Sussexes security and also pay for Prince Andrew's security, but won't allow Prince Harry to pay for the security by himself. Like, make it make sense. And well, obviously, I've seen only one media outlet, that is People, actually reporting on this story and saying that all of those details have remained unchanged. Otherwise, the rest of the UK media are still running with the story saying that Prince Harry is still reconsidering his decision to bring Meghan and the kids to the UK, because that is the story that actually sells out the most, right? But we've gotten so used to the UK media, they literally just run with a story that is going to generate more clicks. And that for them right now is the story about the Duke of Sussex reconsidering bringing Meghan and the kids to the UK. And funny enough, some people actually buying it and celebrating. And for those who have seen this People magazine story, they are furious because they're like, how dare Prince Harry be given protection? How dare he be given security when he comes to the UK, when he is not a working member of that family? And I'm just going to say, Prince Harry, again, is the son of the king. He is fifth in line to the throne. So this whole thing about him getting security should not even be up to question. It should not even be up to debate. But, well, here we are again talking about Prince Harry and his security, as if it should not be something that should be given to him so freely and so automatically. Anyway, the Rangers are obviously raging once again, but myself, I'm just happy for Harry and Meghan and their kids, and I hope they have a wonderful time in the UK. Honestly, I hope they're going to enjoy their time there, and I hope everything is going to go on smoothly and all their plans are going to be very fruitful and very successful. This is it from me today, and I hope you have a lovely day, and thank you so much for joining me on this episode. And until next time, goodbye.